repairs are complete before any more Imperial ships make the move. And tell the requisition officer we need new chairs for the ship. These things have been around since the Clone Wars, and they're squeakier than a rusty protocol droid. You started recording, R5? Where to begin? With the recent construction of the fighter repair facility in the Roche asteroid belt, our fleet is starting to have some sort of fighting force. That, and some of my old friends agreed to join up with us. With now some sort of resemblance to an actual fleet, Mon Mothma finally gave us our first mission. The rebel cell in Manana had requested the aid of the Alliance to help liberate the planet. Our fleet was preparing for the mission when Hita got back to us about some disturbing news. It would seem the Empire was shuffling a few members of the Admiralty between Manana and some of the out-of-line outposts. A routine inspection, according to her contact. However, I felt differently for many reasons. For starters, there were far too many members of High Command there, and only 3 of them were highly concerning. First was Admiral. According to Hita's intel, she was a very competent commander who rose through the ranks at a rapid pace. Next was Grand Admiral Thrawn. I have heard of this man in passing. He's a tactical genius, and not one to be underestimated. I fear he is setting up a trap for us. The last one of major concern was none other than the Emperor's personal lapdog, Darth Vader. I am all too aware of the danger he poses. So I'm left with a choice: either commit to a fight with the Imperial fleet, or dig in and wait for an impending attack. I chose the fight. Can't keep running forever. When we jumped out of hyperspace, we were met by the Devastator, Darth Vader's personal Star Destroyer. We fought, and my old friend Dash Horn managed to bring the Devastator down with a squadron of BTL Y-Wings, and I saw Darth Vader's TIE Fighter burning through the atmosphere. While my crew thinks he's gone, I do not. Not only is he a dangerous person, but he's probably the greatest pilot the Imperial Navy. Sadly, though, we fell right into the trap the Emperor had made. While we were dealing with Darth Vader, Thrawn and Dala had made their own counterattack at our base on Onderon. Most of the station's crew managed to make it down to the planet before the orbital platform was destroyed. The station defenders put up a valiant fight, but sadly, all hands were lost. As for Manan, it turns out there was no orbital cell on the planet, thus confirming Hita's and my suspicion that this was a trap. Not wanting to be stranded behind enemy lines, we made our way back to Onderon, where we engaged Thrawn and Dala. I knew our fleet wasn't ready to face the full Imperial might, and our first battle proved that thusly. We suffered heavy losses to our fighter squadrons, as well as losing most of our frigates and corvettes. We were forced to retreat in under 10 minutes of jumping into the fight. However, Dash managed to do something that I think turned the tide of the battle in our favor, as he took the same squadron of Y-Wing pilots and managed to sink the Chimera, Thrawn's personal Star Destroyer. Not only did that give us a window of opportunity to escape, but the crew of the ion cannon on the planet's surface were crack shots at disabling the Imperial fleet long enough for us to make the jump to hyperspace. Sadly, our fleet was so weakened that we had no hope of putting up a fight against Dali and the rest of the fleet. Fortunately for us, the forces of Onderon managed to send out an SOS before the Imperials jammed the signal. Fleet Admiral John Dodonna made a daring move as he broke through the Imperial defenses of Kessel to answer the cry for help. With Dodonna's fleet and our own, we rushed back to Onderon. The fight lasted a few hours, and we took a few losses. Once again, thanks to the Ion crew on planet, as well as Dash and the Y-Wing pilots, we managed to take down most of the Imperial fleet, including Dala's flagship, the Gorgon, and forced the remaining Imperial ships to retreat. With Onderon's orbit secured, we're repairing what damage we received from the battle before our next mission. I'm also going to see that the Ion crew gets rewarded for their hard effort. They went above and beyond the call of duty. As for Dash, I'm going to assign him as wing commander of our Y-Wing squads. He's proven that he's more than capable of doing so.
Hello there.
Welcome. We're back with more Star Wars Empire War Forces of Corruption Awakening of the Rebellion Dark Times mod, where we just went through a very major battle over Onderon here. Mon Mothma had assigned us a mission to capture Manan. At the time, Grand Admiral Thrawn was sitting in orbit above Manan. When we initially launched our assault on it, there was there was hardly anyone there. In fact, it was only Darth Vader and Admiral Dahlia at the time. So we initially ran away from that fight, only to come back and engage Darth Vader alone. And we managed to defeat Darth Vader. But in doing so, we left Alderaan completely defenseless, and Grand Admiral Thrawn, as well as Admiral Dahlia, took the opportunity to strike at the planet. And now, they managed to take out the orbit, and we barely took out anything. But we called back our main fleet, led by our captain, our commanding officer, Yorr-ren Sky, in charge, currently commanding Rebel 1. They fought back hard and committed majority of the fleet, losing most of it in the process, but managing to take down Admiral Thrawn himself with the aid of the ion cannon. Unfortunately, they were forced to withdraw from the battle due to the fact of heavy losses, and that the entire remaining fleet was approaching. But thankfully, Jean Dordana broke through the orbit of Kessel, taking out 2 Star Destroyers and the base platform along the way, to rendezvous over Kashyyyk, and then together with the 2 fleets combined, we went back to Onderon. We fought a hard battle against Admiral Dahlia, losing several ships in the process. But once again, our Y-Wing squad, which we still have yet to come up with a name, mind you that these episodes 1, 2, 3, and possibly 4 are all being recorded on the same day. Hey, so any ideas for the name can either be posted in the comments below or posted in the Twitch chat, because we are streaming this over at twitch.tv /Heat of the Fire Charmer. So if you want to come see these episodes live, just follow me on Twitter at Hita Kamui, and you'll get my notifications of when I go live. But I will be streaming consistently for at least the next 3 months on Thursdays and Fridays, alternating what games I play during the week on those days. But yeah, so if you see any notifications or any random objects being thrown at me like so, just ignore it, because that's the reason why. And yes, subscribers can throw things at me, or people who have channel points can throw things at me. So if I make a mistake, or if I'm being dumb in some regard, they can throw stuff at me to punish me. But yeah, so yeah, if anyone comes up with a name for the Y-Wing squad, and what the squad name would be, please do. They have proven themselves time and time again, taking down both Thrawn and Dahlia, and also preventing a Venator from retreating as well. These guys have proven themselves to be more than capable of fighting for each other. But now we have to turn our attention to a new mission. We have to secure Lulk. The facilities over Sullust are secured. We are more than fine with that. We're building the heavy facility here. Ground facility is up and running. And we have the start of some small production of ground forces there. But we need to capture Lulk as our next objective, for the reason of we get 5 acquaintances out of it, which would be another great addition in heavy platform thing. Assisting for later on, we do have some LAT support available thanks to Captain Shaq and his fleet over Camino. And hopefully we can take advantage of that. Bothawa is currently still secured. How's our income looking? We're still siphoning credits off of a few planets. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna smile another higher girl. And we're going to go back and steal some credits from here. But yes. Yavin now has their mining production up here, so they are generating us a decent income as well. Surprisingly, though, the Empire has yet to assault the facilities over here, which is very odd. They decided to try and go for the main fleet here, probably because I'm streaming this and they want to take out the commander as fast as possible. But regardless, let's go ahead, unpause the things. All the things are turned on. We're building some more replacement ships over here. We need some more corvettes, but first off, we need to start building. We need to get the main fleet over here. So get Iblis, get Rogue One. We're going to Lulk. We're striking hard and fast. While we're here on the ground, we might as well build. There we go. We got some heavy things. Build some heavy tanks. And then we'll hopefully have things. So we got some ATRTs as well on Solace because of our production of it. So a little bit of a light hunter unit there. Not to mention we still have other ground forces nearby that we can pull as well. But I want to get these heavier units operational now. So. Alright. So we have the attack tanks there. We're going to wait for this, and we're going to build some medic squads, because we need medics. And get some light Rocketeer troops in there as well, because they have a lot of armor, and we want to take care of that sooner than later. So, there's our Dreadnought being finished. And once... Alright. So we are now beginning the Orbital Battle. Above here. Well, we also have our frigate captain here, too. I don't think there's a Pathfinder at the moment. I think we lost the Pathfinder in a previous battle. So, yeah, the entire fleet's jumping in. The enemy is not going to retreat, though, because they're not going to. Alright. All you fighters and everything, form up on the fleet. Dreadnoughts move to the front of the fleet. Quasar is launching all his fighters. We have our two ace fighters here. And once these dreadnoughts get into position, we will then bulk move everyone in. Nice, lovely fleet shot in the meantime. Here they come. All right. Fleet's moving up. I don't think they're going to have... Yeah, they're not going to have that heavy of a defense. Lots of acclimators and one bulk cruiser. Nothing to be overly concerned with, but, we're going to have you three engage that. Let's have the X-Wing squadrons move in and engage. So here we go. Moving on in. A-Wing squads, get in there as well. See if we can't get Rogue Squadron. That's not Rogue Squadron. There you are. Get Rogue Squadron's look. Point of view reference. Whee! Into the fray! Right. Again, we're going to be taking out most of these guys before they do anything with it. Taking out the pirates over Lolk. Oh, that guy just rammed into the dreadnought. Uh, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that shot. That's gonna be fun. Alrighty. Are we almost done yet? Find the target. Yeah, that's all that's left. X-Wing squads. Now go after those guys. Alright. Just having everybody going out and killing stuff. There we go. Easy fight. I'm also not auto-resolving a lot of smaller conflicts due to the fact that random stuff can happen. Alright. Bringing the ground forces over. Alright. Actually, we'll keep Utapau defended. Let's see. Bring you. Alright. I'll put my Mothman in space so I can just quickly grab everyone and go. I mean, we're probably going to have more than enough troops over here with the other forces that we pulled from Rhodia and a few other locations. But I'd rather just be on the safe side for everything. Oh yeah, we're going to have plenty of forces. Nah, don't need to worry about it. Just gotta wait for the armada of ground forces to arrive. We could build another air transport and solace people. But we're going to build a things. Reconnaissance! Ah, finally. Iridu. Well, where's C-3PO? C-3PO, go to Iridu, please. We need some free money. With the capturing of Lolk, we'd be able to make a decent fleet, too. We're going to have a really good ground force here. Alright, where's our other reconnaissance? Korriban. Korriban, all the way over here in the territories. Those are done being built, so we'll send you guys over. We'll build one of you. We still have yet to build... I just realized we still have yet to build a stealth facility so we can start building up spies. So we're going to do this on... Star Destroyer has moved. Star Destroyer has moved from Lothal. That's dangerous right there. I don't know where that Star Destroyer went, because, you know, focusing on one area at a time. I tend to lose focus that way. So, yeah, we gotta figure out where that Star Destroyer went quickly. But our invasion force is almost ready. Alright, we have some ground X-Wings. We'll leave those guys there, actually. Get this medic squad over here. Because in all honesty, I think... Actually, you know what? I think we might be able to do this on our own like that. Is that Y-Wing squad done yet? Not yet. Alright. They just took Korriban. Oh dear. Well, we're going to have to take the wheel sooner or later. We also probably should update. All right, go to Korriban, please. What are we dealing with over there? Actually, you know what? I'm going to take these guys out, and I'm going to immediately send them over to Han, Leia, and them. Reconnaissance successful. We got some credits. What are their... Oh, yeah, they don't... That doesn't reveal anything. Just reveals that there's a lot of units there. All right. As soon as those medics arrive, we are beginning our ground assault. In the meantime, let's go ahead... build up some more of these guys. And the starbase that I completely forgot to build. Alright. There we go. Start actually building up more of a fleet support over here. For the time being, we will have John Dodonna be in charge of this fleet, but eventually we will be separating him from there. Maybe putting something like Juno in there instead. Because I want Aunt Dodonna to do his own things. Alright. To Lok we go. To get some acquaintances. Alright. Let's go ahead bring our... You know what? We'll start with small. We'll bring an officer down. Gotta bring the Rocketeers down. And a bunch of infantry. Alright. We don't have any transports, sadly. But we can get our scouts to start scouting out the area. Turbo laser tower, alright. Find that shield generator, quickly. Sprint! They are digging in fast. Honestly, if we could find where that shield generator is, the better. Keep going, keep going. Down to our last scout. As their base. If I had to guess, the shield generator is probably over here somewhere. Alright. Oh, cap that, please. Thank you. What? Who's dying? Oh, shit. Snipers! You, stay back. Found it. Start targeting that thing, please. Let's go ahead. All units, take cover. Alright. No, 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 no. You three, over here. Take out those ships. You two! Get over there. Take out those turbo lasers, please. Alright. Ground forces were getting eaten up down here. Mostly by these turbo lasers and everything. Start moving up and taking out these heavy units. Turbo lasers are down. Start sending in the heavy vehicles. Yeah, those things. All right, Group 1, get in here. Start taking out these forces. These. Yeah, you need to take out these heavier walkers so our ground forces can actually do some decent damage. Keep an eye on the fighter's health as well. Alright. Stay out from the back there, guys. Alright. Fall back for now. Get your shields back up before we head back out there. In the meantime, heavier tanks, fall back. Fall back. Light vehicles move up first. Start taking out, like, these snipers. Alright. Group 1, how you doing on your shields? Alright, Wedge, you're out of Group 1 for now. And we're going to take these two because they're kind of expendable. Yeah, it's the one downside about these attack tanks is that they just die quickly. Oh. Start targeting that, please. Alright. Come on now. Alright. Those units are taken care of. We just need to take care of these anti-air turrets. Group 1. Good. Start targeting. Take out those ones first. Alright. Here we go. The power of air support, baby, is the way to go. Alright. We get our vehicle support in here. And some more infantry in here. Let's see. Our ground forces are moving in. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay. It's a hard-fought battle, but, you know, it's... Get those guys in here. And all other ground forces move on up. Our air superiority has proven its worth today. Send those bombers in, and let's end this fight now. Hi. Not the most tactical ground commander I am. I just kind of throw things at stuff, sadly. It's a terrible mindset to have. But, you know. Huh, who else is there? one final fighting group there. This is probably overkill, but you know what? Sorry. Have fun. And it's Hapen stuff too. Yeah, that guy just kind of got a little overly killed there. Well, there we go. Lulk is ours. Another planet in it to add cap to. Yeah, we kind of threw a bunch of shit away. Yeah, those things is what really took out most of them. But we got some Quinton's cruisers now for the fleet, which is always a good thing. So, boom, we got that. That is just about everything except for Manan. Manan's the only one that we haven't finished yet. And, of course, Iwadu and the other not really failable ones. We were given that at... let's see, we were given this mission at week 14. But we'll see how that turns out. But there we go. And what we're going to do now, since we pretty much have control over that, we are going to divide our forces between Rhodia, Utapau, Solasvan, and Solist. So that we're not like completely helpless in these areas. Although I think Solist will be fine because one, we have a general, and two, we have a heavy facility now. Plus, we're building turbo lasers, so it's these two planets that I'm more concerned about. Let's go ahead and build a light facility here at Selisvan. But I think that we are almost ready. Let's go here, please. We need some more money. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Oops. Don't need you guys. Let's see. Production facilities. Heavy facility. Get some. Ooh. T3H heavy tank companies. I need to build another heavy facility somewhere, though. Don't really have much of a heavy facility location. Although, we'll reinforce Yavin. Even though right now it's not really a thing. It is a major production facility for thing. And let's go ahead and get some more fangs for now. There's the Star Destroyer. We found the Star Destroyer and a Carrack cruiser there. Yeah, so we did not gain control of Manan. That is fine by me. I'm not worrying about Manan right now. I want to reinforce Onderon here. They have a decent ground force, but it's definitely want to have a better space defense. All right. Let's get the Fangs over there. Build up a tier 2 station. We'll also probably build a defense XQ3 defense platform as well to add on to that defense. But now we need to figure out our next actual objective. I think we'll go for the wheel next. Once we rebuild the fleet here to a little bit more or supportive faction, probably get some more X-Wing squads and a few more cruisers and corvettes in here, we'll go for the wheel. Therefore, we can actually continue having our economy booming. Let's see. All right. So these guys are done here. Go to here. Go to Coruscant. Where are my other two? Am I missing one somewhere? I was going to say. There's Vader. I'm going to go ahead and set Captain Shack up to Bothery so that we actually have a better defense there. Because, yeah, we need Bothwy to be defended. And, you know, so here's the plan we're going to do. We're going to finish building up. Let's see, this fleet is... Alright. We're going to build another... what do we have? We're going to build another Nebulon B. And two more X-Wings. Guess that's all we can do. We're going to build up these last 3 ships here. Then once these 3 ships are finished, we are going to attack the wheel and capture the wheel. Once we have the wheel, we're going to start looking into... We're going to think, hey, how you doing? We're doing great here over on Twitch. We're recording a few episodes of Star Wars Empire War, Forces of Corruption in Awakening of the Rebellion, Dark Times, with Venators. I don't know if the I don't think the Venator mod is working because I go over to Mon Cala and we can't build Venators, sadly. But yeah, I'm doing great. 2022 has started. For me, it started off with 6 days of work straight, 8 hours a day and everything. But this is the first stream. We're doing good so far. Encoding overload. What? What is? I just looked over. I was like, why are we encoding overload? Anyway, but yeah. So we are in the process. I'm right now in the process of planning out my next move, which is going to be finishing up reinforcing the fleet that just recently had a major fight with Thrawn and Admiral Dahlia and Darth Vader. I forgot they fought Darth Vader as well. But they're going to get reinforced, and then we're going to capture the wheel, which leaves only Korriban and Raxus Prime as the 2 remaining buffer planets we need to capture. These guys are reinforcing these locations. Well, at least reinforcing Korriban. I don't like this. I do not like this. But I'm going to have to deal with it eventually. Anyway, but yeah, so we're going to capture the wheel and continue working towards buffering up Mon Cala, so we can get Admiral Akbar. Once we get Admiral Akbar, we're also going to build a heavy weapons factory, a heavy vehicle factory on Yavin, so that we can get some more T3H hover companies, because heavy tanks are fun. But yeah, we're gonna secure the buffer zone first. And once we secure the buffer zone, I'm probably going to tech up to Tech 1. And then the race to get the Rebel Highway will begin. So we will be going through a bunch of rapid-fire campaigns over Ord Iblis, Installation 02, 03, and 04, as well as Feline and Tridoti and Todaria, so that we can get Mon Mothma over to Mon Cala as well. I'm still waiting for the Empire to attack this fleet here. Best Admiral. May he rest in peace, because he got a very stupid death. We can all agree, Episode 8. Terrible. Terrible movie, in my opinion. Beautiful. Beautifully rendered, beautifully filmed. The narrative was terrible. It was terrible. I'm sorry, it just was. But regardless of what it is, yeah, we got Admiral Akbar. So I'm actually going to do this as well right now. Combine them together. So yes, got to capture the wheel, and then we're probably going to do a couple of rapid-fire things. All right, that is complete. Wait for the income to come through. You can now go to... Where is a good profit planet? Go here. So. All right. We have that there. Build the heavy facility. Just waiting for that Nebulon B and 2 X-Wing squads, and then we'll begin our move. Or we can have a new mission. Gain planetary control. Raxus Prime! There you go. Oh, guess what? What am I guessing? Oh, we get another freedom out of it too. Oh, we definitely need to get this. All right. So, I'm going to hit the fast forward button. Kind of speed things up. Hello! Hello, Mr. Gunny. How are you doing today? Hope everything's going good for you. Alright. We're also going to build that station there. So, alright. Come on, X-Wings, build faster. So, anything. You want a PS5? Oh, hey, give some claps in the chat for Le Mans for winning a PS5. Good God, good, congrats, man. That's awesome. The game is telling me. Hold on. The game is telling me to do my plan because they're giving me beautiful stuff, another freedom, and more acquaintances. This is... Game, your message has been received. But can I? We have Captain Shack, and we have Juno Eclipse, but we don't have any other heavy fire support weapons here. Thank you for the host also, Mr. Gunny. Thank you for the host indeed. Ooh. We need to... Story time, huh? Do you want a specific story, or do you want me to kind of discuss what happened from the original first couple episodes of this playthrough and now? Because those are your two options. Do you want me to tell you something specific, or do you want to hear what happened last time? Surprise! All right, we're going to talk about what happened last time. So, the reason for the new campaign, and for those on YouTube who are wondering why am I doing a new campaign when I have the old one, the fundamental reason is the old game files died. They got corrupted. I couldn't play the game anymore. Whether it was a bug in the game or updates and patches and stuff like that, couldn't play it. But the lore reason behind it is that, and here's a little bit of a spoiler, because storytime was redeemed. There was an artifact that was discovered by the Empire. This artifact had ancient technology built into it. So old that it predated even the oldest records of the Jedi and Sith orders alike. Something happened with this artifact that reset the timeline. Everything changed at that moment. The future was uncertain, and there were new players in the field on the playing board. There were new challenges, just about everything was different. There was no... The battles that happened originally did not happen as they should have. And so, in an attempt to understand what is happening, the Commander Yorr-ren Sky, currently in command of Rebel 1, is trying to figure out what the Empire is trying to do. What the Emperor himself is seeking with this artifact that they originally found. And trying to uncover the mystery of what happened to the galaxy. So basically we got some time paradox stuff going on. But that's our story. We need to keep this going, because this is already going to be a pretty long episode. Alright, so let's see. We need to start getting some ground forces available. We're up north here. So, X-Wing Squad is being built. That's being updated. Alderaan should be able to hold the line long enough. By the time the fleet gets there, we will be attacking the wheel. And then I'll probably just... Alright, here we go. Attacking the wheel. And we got our T3H hover tanks available too. So, we'll capture the wheel. And I'll probably have the fleet that's here over... or I'll send the bulk cruiser that's here. And I'll have it just defend the wheel while we immediately send John Dodonna and Rebel 1 over to Raxus Prime so we can start capping that. So here we go. Time to go talk to some space pirates. Let's have some fun with it. So, I know the pirates are not going to run. They are going to fight. So, here we go. Bring in Rebel 1. Bring in John Dodonna. Bring in the Liberty. Bring in some escorts. Bring in the heavy hitters. We'll bring in this as well, and we'll leave it at that for right now. Well, thank you for dropping by. It is daytime. It is currently 1:18 p.m. for me at the moment, so it is currently daytime. All right. Start moving up the fleet because I know the pirates here are not going to stop. I will speed this up a little bit because we're already at 40 minutes on the recording, and I want to try and get as much of this done as I can. So this might be a slightly longer episode. Oh yeah, they don't have very many frontline fighters anymore. These ships are the biggest concern right now. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sacrifice a few ships. Or not. Alright, turn around. You've already picked your fight. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let's see, you guys face that way. Alright. Yeah, we're literally just gonna have, like, these two ships just kind of like, come at me, bro. Yeah, come on out here, guys. I'm not fighting you over that base. In fact, we actually need... Oh, lag spike. Let's bring in these Nebulon bees. Alright. Before we get too crazy, let's get some fighter support in here. There we go. I think I brought in a Y-Wing squad too. Oh, well. That works for me. X-Wings, engage those Y-Wings. Bomber guys, get in there. Please jam those fighters. And, yeah, just scatter out all those things. Take out those stupid missile boats there. Yeah. Alright, you two. You guys start moving up. No, don't. No, okay, stop that. Target. Okay, stop moving then, because you're moving too far ahead. Won't let me freaking target those things. Yeah, this guy's taking a heavy beating from the missiles. Alright. Alright, start moving these ships in. Alright, start targeting those shield generators so we can actually get in here. Once those shields are down, we'll take out this station. Hey, Wings, get up here. And start taking out those long-range turbo lasers. And we'll bring in the Y-Wing squad, which we still need a name for, by the way. So for those in the YouTube video, leave in the comments section what you think a good name for this Y-Wing squadron that has defeated not one, but 2 admirals. They have proven their worth time and time again. Alright. And I'm just going to fast forward the rest of this. Fast forward. And victory. Yeah. Just because we don't need to sit there and watch this battle happen the entire time. We just need to keep going. We lost 1 X-Wing squad. That's fine. Right. Move to Rexus Prime. Bulk cruiser. Move over, secure it, build up the facility there. Alright, what do we have? Upgrade station. Utapau. Get some Corvettes. Done. Utapau. Go ahead and upgrade. We're going to drop off a few more ground troops your way as well. Alright, we're dealing with a single Goliath station? It's no way it's a... Did that get upgraded to tier 2 while I wasn't looking? Damn, that's a tier 2 now. Alright. Jandodana. We're bringing in all the capital ships. We're bringing in the heavy ships. Bringing in one of those. Bringing in one of these. Bringing in a couple of these. Bringing in that. Bringing in this. Bringing in that. Here we go. Fast forward this fight as best we can. Alright, here we go. We are moving on to try and solve the day. Stretching out the back. Sitting down for, we've been going for about 3 hours now in terms of stream time. Alright. Yeah, it's a golden 2 right now, so... Which means that that station is more than capable of dealing out a hefty amount of damage. I want you and you lot. I'm asking you to do a risky gambit, but go fight that shield generator. Alright. A-Wing squads, move on in. Alright, there we go. That takes care of those guys. You guys move up. Donna, you can stay back a bit. Alright. Here we go. Everyone get in there. Pathfinder squad, move out of the way. Let's go ahead and... No, she's just a general. Alright. In you go. It's got their increased power to shields. Start taking out those assault missiles. Torpedoes. And then, again, we'll send in the Y-Wing Squadron to start doing some work. Alright. You can tell I've been doing this for a while. I'm starting to... Would you like? Fine. Do this. There we go. Now they're running. Retreat aborted. But why, though? Y-Wings have a field day. Oh, I think I know why. Now they're falling back. Now that they see that, you know, oh, hey, there's an actual, like, decent fighting fleet here. There we go. Problem solved. Losing a golem, too, like that, that is kind of sad. And, yeah. Yeah, I lost the old fighters. Alright. We're just gonna have to rely on the forces we have here. Alright, where'd that fleet go? I don't like that. Y-Wing stay here. Alright. I'm not moving this defense force here because they're going to be needed. But I don't like how that fleet just disappeared. I also don't like how they're not there anymore either. Cargo raid! Naboo! We could easily do that in a moment, but first... Alright, here we go. I would click auto resolve because there's only one thing there, but I'm not doing it because I don't want to suddenly lose Princess Leia or lose John or lose like anybody. Alright, but we are going to do this though. There they are. Destroy those B2s. Let's get these. Let's get these. Get in there. Deny them. Yeah, they're trying to run. They got away. They got away. All right. Real fast though, we're going to combine the fleets again. And then we're going to build. All right. So we game planning control, we got that. We have a cargo raid update station and a pirate rescue on intersection 04. So we just got that mission on intersection 04. Let's see now. What do we have? Week 33 is when it happens. 15 weeks. It's only been 3 weeks. So I vote. Let's see. I vote we build another commander. Another admiral. He's a frigate captain, though. Corvette captain. And then we have Faye. Ownership of 3 powerful Mandalorian-class cruisers. We also have the Dark Times Jedi Warrior here. We'll request her assistance. We'll bring a Dark Times commander in. And hopefully she'll be built before 15 weeks are up. But then we'll take intersection 04. But yeah, this episode, because we are approaching the hour mark for recording here. I don't even remember what we just did in this last hour episode. Aside from take Raxus Prime, build up other resources and everything like that. But yeah. So I believe that would be episode 4, that, if I'm counting correctly. It's all been streamed and recorded in one day. So it's hard to know exactly how many. I don't know exactly how many episodes I've done so far. But either way, we have started off with a bang. And the only few things we have left to accomplish in our immediate opening. We need to capture Korriban. The what is the planetary for? Yeah, Korriban, the ancient homeworld of the Sith. That's our next buff. That's our last buffering mission. We also need to start forming the Rebel Highway so that we can get Mon Mothma over to Mon Cala ASAP. We have now fully reinforced Onderon here, so hopefully any future attacks will come at a cost to the enemy. Kashyyyk here on the ground, still not 100% built up defensively wise, but thankfully we haven't had to worry about it too much. I mainly want to get some turbo lasers down, maybe get this up to tier 3 and maybe a heavy vehicle factory. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Other than that, we have the wheel, we have Rex's Prime, we have Yavin with a good heavy armor ground support, so we will be ready to attack whatever is happening over here on the ground. And now we have Raxus Prime, so we can salvage and scrap stuff left and right. So, in the meantime, if you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help all YouTubers grow their channels and become a thing. We do stream this. I do stream over on twitch.tv/Hita the Fire Charmer. Come on by, hang out, have a chat, and we have lots of fun. You can throw stuff at me if you save up your channel points like this. You could really have some fun with it too, going like that. I don't know. To know when I go live, or when I post any videos, if you're not subscribed, you can follow me on Twitter at Hita Kamui. Hey, where again I post stuff about stuff and do things that way. Either way, guys, have a good one. We'll see you next time.